Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and Ba'ashem Harakal Kadosh. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And the sincere Shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. Basically, the topic I want to go in on is basically a testimony about basically listen this particular time. You know, I had a situation and I listened to the spirit. You know, I was trying to be spiritual about the situation. I mean, you know, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna just get into it. I kind of made a car purchase roughly around 2 weeks ago. You know, I made a car purchase. I mean, I really didn't need it, but I wanted it. You know, everything was good. When I was making closing a deal on a car, you know, they ask for your pay stubs and things of that nature. But my job, they basically probably some months ago they had the payroll office, they fired them and they started dealing with a foreign company. And they've been doing our payroll ever since. You know, we don't get check stubs anymore. They changed it over to a paperless society. I mean, you know, not a paperless society, but it's paperless. You know, if you want it, you print it yourself. So when they asked for the check stubs, you know, I emailed them to the car dealership. You know, and they were saying that the year to date wasn't on there, which I ain't see what the problem was. I mean, you seen our work and this and that. But anyway, to make a long story short, not to keep going in on it, to get to the more of the story is, you know, I had the car for 2 weeks. Everything was good. So then I get a call from the manager at the car lot, you know, telling me I need to get some my old check stubs. But I told him, you know, the company, my company, the department was closed, and he was kind of threatening or whatever. You know what? He was threatening, was saying like I need to get the year to date, or they gonna take the car back. So I told him, you know, you can have the goddamn car, you know. He was like, no, you can go ahead and get it. So following that situation, he called me again the very next day and told me he talked to my job. And my job said, you know, I can get the year to date myself. And when he called me and told me that, I said, man, well, how the hell am I going to do that since you talked to him or whatever? He was like, you don't have to go on the app. I said, man, I've been on the app. Everything that I have, I gave to y'all or whatever. So he was like, well, I'm sorry. You might just gonna have to bring the car back. I said, man, I'm gonna bring the goddamn car back today. He was like, Shalaki. He was like, make it before bring it in before the end of business hours. So I brought it. Before I brought it in, he talked to the car salesman, and the car salesman he was like, well, you know, you ain't gotta bring it in. Just go ahead and get this and get that. I was like, man, fuck that, man. I'm not going through this about no car. I wanted the car. I didn't need the car. I took the car back. Got out of the contract or whatever. Then you know, I'm cool. Basically, the next day, I got an update for the app. I didn't pay the update no mind, but you know, my lady friend, my woman, she called me and told me that the app updates the year to date, on the pay stubs now. So with that being said, I try to think of things spiritually now. When you in this truth, you know the Lord, you supposed to be spiritual about stuff, and even with me taking it back, all that back. Usually, when you come into a situation when things are one way, that's what it end up being, And I was being spiritual about it. I was like, man, I'm not going through this. That's why I took it back. But so I being spiritual about that situation. I said, man, Yahweh Shem Yahshua ain't want this for me, man. He ain't want me to have this car. I mean, I already have a vehicle, He didn't want this for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if I would have just been patient, it would have came up. But if I ain't listened to the Lord and then take care of that right then and there, I would have basically, didn't pay attention to the Lord. Because all those things happen for a reason, man. Just to happen going what go like clockwork like that. All that happened for a reason, man. I'm gonna go into the scripture. This is Proverbs 16 and Salakim. A little dry. It's about Proverbs 16 and 9. A man heart deviseth his way. And a man heart is his mind, man. In my mind, let's look up the word divisive. I'm gonna look what we all know what heart means. Heart means your mind. In a man mind, will, understanding. We all know that, but for edification, some might not know. Soul, heart of a man, that's a man inner thoughts, man. Your mind, which was talking to me, Yeah, go ahead, you get that vehicle or whatever, and I really ain't mean it. A man's mind devise to think, the plan. My mind planned to have that car, man. But the the Lord directed his steps. Yahweh Shem Yahshua directed the steps for those situations to go like that. For me to have it and I have it, man. That's all Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. And then you gotta take heed to the spirit, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahshua could save me from something, man. Honestly, I felt like the interest rate was too high from the start, but just wanting something new. I really ain't paid attention to my spirit on that time when they came with me with the interest rate. But the water Yahweh Shem Yahshua for giving me the opportunity to get up out of that, man. I mean, this might not be edifying, brothers might. But then again, I'm going on the spirit, man. Whatever, man. It's edifying to me because it's good to listen to the spirit. That's what you're supposed to do, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.